Hello everybody, this is Daryl, Passing Lane Motors, and today we're going to take and do a undercarriage review of a 1970 Yenko clone Nova that we have in stock. This 70 Nova is a really nice running edition, 70 edition Nova. It's got a 383 in it. Looks to be, I have to check, should be a 700 R4 transmission, 12 bolt posi rear end. It's got some suspension work done to it. It's got a 4-point roll cage around in the back seat, so it's not in the way of the driver's seat. So it's kind of pro streeted. It's got nice tires on it, a real strong running engine, nice rear end. The paint job's nice. It is a Yenko clone paint job. There it is, a spot on the hood that's been touched up. But other than that, it's a pretty nice little car, priced right. What a fun car. Get in, drive, have fun. Ready to take to local car shows. It's got nice wheels and tires. The chrome on the car is really nice, and the body's really straight. So let's go ahead and we'll show you the underside of this one. We'll go all the way around it here at first. It even has a Yenko plate in the front. It has a new front grille. HID headlights are in it also. So there's been a lot of things done to this car. It has a high volume fuel pump. Like I said, new bumpers, dual exhaust with 3-inch, going back to some MagnaFlow mufflers that are on here. Let's see what we can show up here in the front. This car is a little bit different in the fact that it does have drum brakes on the front and disc brakes on the rear. Most of the time we find that opposite to be true. Has transmission lines that run up here to the front with the very nice radiator core support and cross member. The A-arms are in really good condition. The car is not full of grease all up underneath here. Everything appears to be in really good shape. The oil pan's not all drippy and full of oil. We move back here to the transmission. The transmission's nice and dry. Does have collectors right here, header collectors on the car, and then that does go to 3-inch exhaust with MagnaFlow mufflers, like we were saying. Let's go back here once though. The pans have been replaced in this car. So has the pan mounts. The only flaws I really see is right up in here. Sorry about yanking the camera around there. Right in this area right here, you can see where they didn't cut out and put new metal. This is just a body support. It is supported well on the sides. It's not structural, won't affect anything, so I'm sure that's why they didn't replace it. But even the body mount right in here, this body mount is all new, and it does have new rubber bushings and a new mount in it. The whole car, all the body mounts have been replaced, but it does have this little spot right in here where they didn't replace that metal. And then also it's the same on this side over here. So they did a nice job on replacing the pans, putting subframe connectors in. Right up in here also, all new body mount, new rubber bushings up in the body mount. So they did a really nice job. They also put all new pans in the car. Probably when they put the subframe connectors on. These are all new pans in here, and they welded those in. The pinch welds on the car do not look bad. The undercarriage, the pinch welds are still really nice on both sides, and they did, and the frame, the subframe was still really good in here. So they had a lot to work with to weld this to. The cross member for the transmission is good, and like I was saying, the pans underneath here are also in great shape. So it's got these like MagnaFlow mufflers in front, and I guess what somebody did was they used to run these open headers right here, and then they added the bigger mufflers to the system. So it was running 3-inch out to here, and then they probably wanted to make this street legal, so they added the bigger MagnaFlows and then dumped those right at the rear end. On the suspension, it does have Comp Engineering, the Caltech California Tech style ladder bars on here to prevent wheel hop. And then back here was where we were talking about the drilled rotors on the disc brakes. It does have disc brakes on the rear, and you can see the suspension is the same over on this side. The pans on the underside of the car, as far as back as where the gas tank is, it does have a sump in the gas tank right here, and it also has a high volume fuel pump with braided lines running all the way up to the front. Has a aluminum differential cover, and then you can also see the disc brakes back here in the back. The rear bumper support and the gas tank support are all in great shape. All the suspension is very solid. It's got all solid mounts in it. So all in all, a really nice, fun car. Fast, fun, and affordable. This car won't break the bank. Would be great car for somebody that wants something a lot of fun to get in and drive and have fun. And you know, the car's set up to if you wanted to drive it a little hard, it would be fun to do. We got pictures of the interior and the engine compartment, very nice and clean. So please give us a call, Passing Lane Motors, 636-600-1140. Undercarriage on this car, I give a nice solid B+. Would give it a little higher if it didn't have that little thing up in front behind the where the subframes are up in the beginning, but it absolutely has nothing to do with the subframe. But the frames are great, the body mounts are all good. The body mount supports are all been replaced. The pans have been replaced. 12-bolt posi, Caltech ladder bars, 383 stroker, 700 R4 overdrive transmission, bucket seats. Great little car. Give us a call, 636-600-1140. 1970 Nova, cloned as a Yenko SC car. We have no documentation to prove that, so we're selling it just as a 70 Nova, a little hot rod Nova. Give us a call, 636-600-1140. Thanks so much for looking, and have a great day. Bye now.